What are the questions that you should be asking after the interview? That's our topic for today, mainly because a lot of us guys, even I am guilty to that. When we are asked if we have questions after the interview, we always say none or I don't have a question. However, it is essential to actually throw in a question to keep the conversation interesting up until the end of the interview. So if you want to learn more about it, you know what to do. Stick around. Hi mga kapuyaters! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Von, ang kaagapan nyo sa puyatan. Again, it's been a long time. Thank you for sticking around and for supporting me continuously, regardless if I wasn't able to post some videos. I was on a hiatus for quite some time to take a break with everything and focus on my personal life. Nevertheless, we'll make sure that this 2022 will be fruitful for me and for all the kapuyaters out there. So again, our topic for today is about questions that we should be asking the interviewer after the interview. Why is it essentials? It is mainly because you want to make sure that you have connection up until the end. And this is very interesting. So I'll give you some pattern as well as categories of how you should be asking these questions. So stick around. But before that, I just want to do a shout out to Vitaliis clothing shop for sending me their merchandise. I just want to do it. It's really good in print. Thank you very much. The shirt is actually spandex, so the quality, you now know. Check their online shop. It's in the description field. It's Vitaliis Clothing Shop. I'll put in the link so you can check it out. Please do support local. Alright, I'll make this quick. So again, these are the questions that you should be asking after the interview. Once the interviewer will say, that's everything for this interview. Do you have any questions? So there's 3 categories. First is the humanistic approach, which is asking the story of the interviewer. This is putting the interviewer outside the interviewer's shoes. Second is interest in the role. It is important to let your interviewer know that you're really interested in the role. Third is, what's the next steps? So these are the easy categories that you can align your questions after the interview. So I'll give you an example of how to ask these questions. So first, so I'm just really curious because you're doing an interview with me. I just want to know your story, why you stayed in the company and or why you're working in the company. Or often this is the alternate question. If you are to restart your career today, would you have gone out the same path? Are you following? Awesome. Second question is interest in the role. So while we read the descriptions or the task descriptions or the job descriptions, it is essential for us to ask specific topic about the role. Say for example, so I was able to read the job description, but I'm curious, what are the day-to-day challenges or issues of the role? So this will show the interviewer that you're curious about the challenge because you already know about the role, but you want to know the challenges that you can prepare once you get hired. Get it? Awesome. The third one, don't forget to ask, what's the next step? So we're done here. May I know what's the next steps after this interview? As simple as that. So you see, these are simple questions and categories that you can align your questions after the interview. This way, from beginning to end, you keep the conversation interesting. At the same time, you make that connection with the interviewer. And this is specifically for external application, mainly because if you're internally applying, then most likely an interviewer knew about you already. But you can still build that connection by asking the interviewer about their stories. More or less, there are certain stories about their career that they haven't shared yet with you. Alrighty, that's pretty much it for today. I hope you learned a little. If you do, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video to anyone who needs this technique. Again, thank you so much for supporting. Don't forget to check out Vitaliis clothing shop. It's in the description field. And always remember, if you're tired, take a break, but never quit. Have a good one.